Life changed way before I saw 100K in 5 days. Type of money got them looking for a change. Shawty wanna eat, I tell her this shit ain't a date, just another day. Wait, I observe how people feel when shit gets real, and that's a fact. Ayy, calling out the snakes like if Stevie was awake. Yeah. I've been locked in, ain't no talking, shit been scary, ain't been walking for this life. I just fucked that girl, now she say she my wife. I've been running so long, feet like Flintstone, bitch a nigga grown. Ask me if I grind this all my whole life, bitch I just might.
I'll be honest, bro. Dropshipping is cool, like the internet in general, because it's $247 right now. I made several $1,000s today. I haven't even really been working. I'm shopping for a Rolex on a Monday. Just a random Monday. I think I'm gonna go home and buy some plane tickets because I want to go take a trip. Like, come on. If you haven't already locked in to some form of hustle on the internet, definitely do it. I remember my life wasn't like this all the time, you know? There was years of struggle that you guys don't see, but I give you the experience in the game that I've learned from it. So hopefully you don't have to go through the years and years of grind that I have, right?
All right, welcome back. So vlog for you, doing a little haul for you right now. Just got back from shopping, but it's the amount of stuff that I got is the equivalent. Could have bought a car. However, I got one item. So picked up a Submariner to show you. Honestly, so I had another watch on order. I have 2 watches on orders at 2 different Rolexes, but they like to play a game of whoever spends the most gets the watches at retail price. Little booklets it came with, in case you're wondering. This is what I'm going to put the watch in. So instead of buying one at retail price, I was like, okay, let me just start skipping the line. And because I want to eventually get them at retail price. You save a lot of money, and you don't get ripped off most of the time, right? It's like, for instance, if I want to get a Panda Daytona from the retail is like 17 grand, which is what I paid for this. But as soon as you walk out the store, it's worth like 35. Simply because you got it from retail and nobody can get them at retail price. So I'm just building up little Rolex relationship with one specific place so that I have like more buying power at that one store, you know? And the more you spend, the faster you can get your watches. So next time, maybe in a couple months, or maybe in a month, to be honest with you, I'll go in and say, hey, I want to get such and such watch. And they'll actually let me get it. That's kind of the point. Yeah, I kind of wanted something on the cheaper side that I can wear every day, wear it with whatever outfit, work on the car, go to the beach, travel, and it's not like too flashy. So I don't feel like I'm gonna get robbed everywhere I go. That's their little area. That's the living room area. Got the couch in, it's a nice couch. I got the other part of it in my office now. All right, so now with this thing, since you've last seen it, I got the LCI taillights done, okay? Also, yes, competition wheels, LCI taillights, what else? Carbon roof, but between you and I'm pretty sure the carbon roof is a wrap. When I first bought the car, I wasn't even thinking about it, but I think it's a wrap. All right, so we already got downpipes for this, right? Let's see.
downpipes. You thought I was fucking playing. You thought I was playing? So the M5 is gonna be 1,000 horsepower. For sure, for sure. I don't even have to really do anything. Downpipes, tune, I'm at over 800 horsepower to the wheels, I'm pretty sure. And then, man, this is such a mess. I'm getting racks here and everything like that, but I'm not gonna be living at this house. I don't even know for how long. Like I kind of want to just immediately move to a nicer place, like in Miami. But I did this because I'm building a business right now, and I told myself that I'm not gonna move again until I hit 100K a month on this new business. So it might be sooner than I think that we're gonna do that though. I told myself the new business might take like 6 months to get to 100K a month. I said that last month, and I think last month it did like 45, and this month it's looking like, I'm talking about profit by the way, and this month it's looking like I'm almost about at that number already, and it's April 11th. So hope hit those milestones and then make another jump in life. You get what I'm saying? That's kind of how I like to pace myself. Try not to do too much at one time. Try to hold what I'm doing in relativity to the things I'm achieving, right? So if I'm not making big achievements, or if I'm not making any new moves in life, then I shouldn't be making any big purchases or anything like that. You know, I shouldn't be taking any trips and stuff like that. So yeah, downpipes going on this M5. I'm torn on if I even want to buy wheels for it, to be honest. I'm getting tires. Tires is like almost $3,000 easy, because this car, it's like, you know, a Lambo or something. By the way, this car, this M5 is faster than a base model Huracan. This car from the factory and a base model Huracan from the factory, this is faster. Hilarious. And then, I mean, I think a Huracan is also a twin turbo V8, so I don't know mod for mod which one is going to be better, to be honest with you. I have to show you this. Tarquin just posted 17 hours ago, return of the king, $500,000. Bruh. So this is one of my guys who I started teaching some months ago. He joined completely of his own volition. So I'm not going to just sit here and cap to you like, bro, I taught him everything he knows. No, but I did teach him most. And then the rest of it, he learned himself, as you should, right? He just crossed $500,000, bro. And as you can see, this is when he joined. He joined in October. Let's take a minute and read his post. Maybe I'll make a post about all the stuff. Blah, 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 blah. This was his first post ever, October 25th. Man, this is so cool. I'm cheesing hardcore right now. He just bought his dream car. Got himself the AMG, my boy, Tarquin. I'm proud, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Tarquin, fam. He's Australian. Oh, look, I think we both wearing a nice little subby. I don't know what he's wearing. But shout out to you, bro. I'm so proud of you, Tarquin. That's super cool. Man, y'all. Just genuinely skills. As I tell you guys, genuinely have to learn skills. Skills will get you rich. That's what my dad would always tell me. Health, wealth, love, and happiness. Like the main things that you need to always focus on. Assets, you know what I mean? This is a liability, low key, but it's an asset. You know, it's held its value for the last 40 years or however long they've been out. So school.com/Aura. I don't know where this video is going from here, but hey, buddy. All right, got plenty of time. I'm trying to hit Culver's. know why that guy sold me those wheels. Ain't nobody here, so I can turn my brights on. All right, so Culver's doesn't close until midnight apparently. Let's see if that's true. Confirmed. Okay, I think so. Brights off.
Where'd you have this information from?
I looked.
Oh.
Babe, I looked it up.
I thought it said 11.
Nah, today is Saturday, so they probably, you know.
I'm sorry about this. How can I help you?
Let me get a... Can I see it on the camera? The neighbors got into an accident. I'm trying to...
Are you doing this for content?
So yeah, I mean, look, the workload nowadays, as I kind of grow, it started with just drop shipping. Now it's becoming so much more than that. I mean, because look, you advance. You know, first you're starting drop shipping businesses for yourself, then it turns into brands, branded products, in-house inventory. Then it turns into maybe you're doing big business, right? Or maybe you're doing an agency, or maybe you're doing, like for me, I'm starting a personal brand. I'm educating, but at the same time, I have professional services, right? So, dude, you can go sell websites, go sell advertising, and take a percentage of the profit. There's so many ways to make just ridiculous amounts of money. Definitely the highest paying would be a 10-10 split, right? To where once you get good with drop shipping, you can go to businesses. They will pay you to create a new revenue stream for them, and you just take 10% of the revenue, and you're good for life. Essentially, after that, you stack 5-10 of those, you're making ridiculous amounts of money. And as time progresses, you build out little pieces of a team, and a lot of the business automates itself, you know. So you know what, let me hop on a call. I gotta hop on a call with one of my guys real quick. Work on being good with people, man. Like, don't let your ego get the best of you. Try not to have too much pride. Always be humble. Always remain like a student of the game. And that'll really show in the way you carry yourself. People will see that. And as you progress, you'll notice that having friends, knowing people, knowing how to communicate well and talk well, like, you'll make way more money by being able to make good connections with people in an instant. It's not about having long relationships. Like, even having like really good first impressions can matter sometimes, you know. So let me hop on a call with my guy. Donnell, if you're watching this, I'm about to call you, bro.
Hey, what's up, my man?
Wagwan, what the fuck is going on, brother?
Man, I'm so first. That's what I'm looking for.
You want to know something, bro? You want to know a little, like, something that I'm seeing right now that I'm gonna try and, like, I think I might call it, but the world is moving so fast, and it's ever increasing, like the speed and how fast it's moving. People are moving the same way. So let's say 6 months ago, we had like Sora 2 and all of those viral videos constantly going viral that were made by AI. Like, people very quickly, AI is a new thing now, right? But even now, it's already, people are starting to get tired of that shit and are starting to, they're starting to draw back into authenticity. I'm calling it as well on like pretty much all the algorithms. I'm starting to realize this on YouTube. It's doing the same thing where they're kind of dialing back to the raw authenticity of how YouTube used to be when they first launched, like maybe 10, 12 years ago, to where it's less edited, it's less filtered, and they're just someone walking around with the camera, right? Same thing for TikTok, same for all these platforms. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because it's the same for ads, bro. It's the same for drop shipping. It's the same for these, like, it's funny, bro. History repeats itself, and it's doing it in business right now. Now, I guess this is removed from the drop shipping space, but let me give you some game on sales, right? There's like, I have one of my students right now who he decided to not really even do the, well, he is drop shipping, but at the same time, he's taking the shit that I'm teaching him, and he's also started his own agency, right? Which is amazing. It's a different route, and it's a harder route than just drop shipping for yourself, obviously, but that's what he's doing. He's already like pretty good at sales. So, because he was doing like wholesale real estate before this, a bunch of other stuff, you know. So let me give you some game if you're watching this, Zach. And there's someone else too, I can't remember. But Jonathan, shout out to you, bro. All right, so the way sales really should work, bro, it shouldn't be stressful. It should, like, for one, it's a conversation. Like, you see how when I came on, I don't even know if I'm probably gonna cut most of that call out, but I get on the phone, it's very lighthearted. Yo, what's good, bro? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be happy to be here, bro. Nobody wants to talk to hello, this is Robert with I'm here to sell you some extended car insurance. No, bro, be a guy that someone wants to engage with. Nobody wants to, for one thing I can guarantee you about sales is nobody's gonna buy from somebody they don't even like. So, if they like you, then you have half of the battle out the way. Now, you need to focus on what are they receiving? Just like how I teach you about the drop shipping stuff, right? Nobody is buying what you're selling them. Whatever service or whatever product you're trying to offer someone for your business, nobody cares about what you're offering them. They care about how it's gonna plug into their life directly. They don't care about the thing, they care about how it plugs into their life. And if you can have that explained to the listener in a calm, relaxed, and simplified manner, meaning like simple words, easy to understand, spoken at a pace that's easy to comprehend as it's coming out of my mouth, so that by the time I finish a sentence, the person listening isn't going to say, oh, what was that last part? Or they're not asking questions about what I just said. Do you get what I mean? If you've ever done anything in sales, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, a little bit of sales game for you. Yeah, as I grow out of just drop shipping, it's bigger than just that, you know. Got the agency, school's doing amazing. Love you guys, everybody in here. Man, killing it. You guys already saw Tarquin, 500,000, showed you guys earlier today. Kostas, he started with $20 a day. I don't want to turn this, I'm not trying to turn this into a promotional thing. I'm just a little day in the life.